Yeah, hi folks. Yes, the Islamic terrorist who was killed by police at the LynnMall supermarket a couple of years ago after he had stabbed 6 people was not an Islamic terrorist, according to One News. He was simply a person causing terror. In fact, he was the real victim. But first, let's go back a couple of years.
We warn you, the images and sounds in this lead story could be distressing. A lone man yelling Allahu Akbar ran through a West Auckland supermarket this afternoon, stabbing people before he was shot dead. Witnesses say it was a horrifying experience that came as a complete shock. 6 people were injured in the attack, 3 of them critically. The Prime Minister called the man a violent extremist who was ISIS-inspired. The attack happened in West Auckland at the Countdown supermarket in the LynnMall shopping complex. Mike McRoberts has the story.
The unmistakable sound of terror, shoppers fleeing for their lives, as emergency vehicles rushed to the scene.
This car park went pretty crazy. People were pretty much driving into each other almost to get out of the car park.
Yeah, there was a big bang. I didn't think nothing of it. And then, everybody just started running.
An eyewitness who'd been shopping at LynnMall's Countdown saw the first attack unfold.
And then there's this random guy. He just went Allahu Akbar and started stabbing. There's 2 ladies, white ladies in front of me. He just started stabbing. He just went Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And then I just realized after that, oh my God, I have to run.
She was lucky. The camo-dressed attacker ran past her before he stabbed 4 others, and panic took hold of the shopping complex.
It was just chaos. People just started screaming. And I think it took a while when they just realized, oh my God, there is an attack here,
I was just in there getting my COVID vaccine. And then we were waiting outside of the pharmacy, still inside the mall. And then we heard that someone was getting stabbed. And everyone kind of panicked, but everyone was just sitting down. Everyone was pretty calm. And then we heard about 6 or 7 gunshots. And everyone just kind of freaked out. Everyone ran into the pharmacy.
Multiple gunshots were heard, and later police confirmed the man was shot dead. Of his 6 victims, 3 are in a critical condition.
Now to One News.
The family of the man who carried out the terror attack at Newlands shopping mall wants the coroner to investigate what led to his actions. Survivors of the attack in Auckland 2.5 years ago are also demanding answers as the coroner decides the form and scope of the inquiry. Corazon Miller reports.
This scene of terror is something those affected will never forget.
All of the survivors have recollections of Mr Sandstein, including the words that he spoke, the gestures and the physical force that he used with the knife, his aggressive demeanour, the look on his face.
Ahmed Samsudeen's father has since died. The family's lawyer says his griefs contributed to his ill health.
Oh, I feel so sorry for him.
The Shamsuddin family are not in a very good way. The mother is frail and elderly in Sri Lanka.
Today, council shared what his surviving family and those who survived the attack want to learn from a coronial inquiry. There have already been 5 investigations into the key events leading up to Samsudeen's death. This week, we'll see the coroner look at those findings alongside the perspectives of family members, survivors and key government agencies to establish the scope of the inquiry and whether it'll be open to the public. Samsudeen's family want the coroner to assess whether the failure to provide him with mental health support or religious services were contributing factors to his actions, if solitary confinement and his time in jail increased his risk, and if police could have considered a different tactical approach, such as tasers.
Yeah, so he's a victim then, not a terrorist. Yeah, now folks, I just love the way these left-wing hacks always portray Muslims, Maori and other brown people as victims of this so-called oppressive white society, especially white men.